Welcome back to the Let's Play 7 Days to Die. I pretty much wasted the night doing nothing. In my bags over there with that blue icon. Watch this. There it is. It's a fire zombie. Which doesn't want to die. There he goes. Timber! Hopefully I can get my bag before and lose him. I cannot remember what was in my bag. Oh crap, there's another zombie in the way. Oh, this one I'm gonna have to kill. And he's dead. All right. Pull out the torch, that way I'm not freezing. Because you can freeze to death in this game. Oh my god. Both those zombies are still there. This ought to be entertaining. All three of them. Yep, all three are still there. He almost got me. He almost got me again. Alright, that's two down. Let's see if I can get my bag without attracting him. Whoa, what was that? That was a weird jump. Didn't mean to do that. Dead. Alright. Where's that piggy? Trying to get the piggy, not mess up your stuff. Alright, let's get back to base. Today, we're going to start by getting back to base, putting all of our stuff up. Yes, of course, we're going to do that. I went ahead and just bypassed the night because I really didn't do anything. I distributed the 3 points from the levels I had and pretty much did nothing else except tidy around the base a little bit by cleaning up some of the trash that was on the floor. So, wasn't worth even showing or pretty much showing you what I was doing. But today, we're going to set up the base for the tower that we're going to sit in on the first Blood Moon night, which for this game is when a horde of zombies will come after you and there is no hiding. And of course, that's the reason the game got its name, 7 Days to Die, because every 7 days is the Blood Moon. Though recently they changed it and you could actually have it to where you could tell them not only how many days between each blood moon, but how long they last. And remember what I said, kill the animals. You want their food, you want their bones, you want their animal fat, without a doubt. Only downside about this trader is he's of course in the cold area, so if you don't have enough clothes or find clothes to where you can boost up your cold resistance, then you start freezing with just the fiber clothes, and that will suck. Because you can just see my stamina just slowly going down because I get hungry and hungrier because I'm cold and my body's burning fuel faster than I can consume it because I'm freezing. But my area is right over there. See? Hungry. And I do love how it gives you the frosted edges. And I'm sure when you get hot, you get like red around the edges instead of blue, cold. So the big thing is we don't want the Horde Night base too far away from our main base. That way, in case something happens, we at least have something to fall back onto that will at least somewhat protect us from the zombie hordes. And you always need an escape route in case things turn south fast. There we go. Mic wasn't working there for a second. I thought I was going to have to restart the game for a second. Okay, no one has money in it, so let's go to this one. So the first thing we're going to do is want to set up a cobblestone foundation for the Horde Knight base. Cobblestone's way better than wood, a lot more durable, so it can take a lot more beating. And by the time Horde Knight comes, we're going to have it upgraded to the 2nd level, which will be extremely useful. So we're going to start with that after we clear out some cars. And yes, this takes a lot of stamina to do. What we're aiming to get is mostly mechanical parts, electrical parts, a battery, an engine, and short pipes. Is normally what we're looking for along with springs. We'll be lucky if we get an engine or a battery. Those sometimes can be difficult to find when you break down vehicles. But after we break these two down, we're going to start working on that base area and then start setting up resource resupplies like the wood around our area by setting up seedlings and stuff like that. And yes, you'll get to a point where it does disappear. And if you look at the inventory, remember I only had these, so this is all I'm getting from the cars. I got a battery, which is cool. Maybe we'll get an engine with this one. The nice thing is when it's Blood Moon Nights, up at the top of the screen where it says day 3 with the time, on day 7, that will actually turn red to let you know it's going to be a Blood Moon Night, so you better start prepping. If you haven't already started prepping, build something that can be quick and simple so you can survive the night, because the first 2 Horde Nights are not that bad, but of course as you continue the game, the more and more it gets difficult. Oh, we got an engine. Boom, engine. We got lucky. And yes, engines are definitely going to be useful because when we get generators, they run off the engines. Batteries have a battery bank where you put 6 of them into a single battery bank and it supplies power. But the way you set up that system is with solar panels, and that's later in game, which I will show you later in game. And unfortunately, there's only one way to get solar bank and solar cells, and that's through a trader. And the better barter has to be all the way at 5 to get the trade secrets best stash to have a chance of getting those. And the reason I'm putting all this stuff here is because this stuff's going to get scrapped or put into the furnace when we get it. And you'll see what I mean when we hit level 10. But first things first, I need a shovel. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to set up cobblestone. First things first, I already scouted a spot where we're going to put the base. So we're going to start clearing that area out and get base resources so we can get started. For cobblestone, you need 2 ingredients, rocks and clay. Pretty easy to find. Now, the base I'm going to set up is only meant for short term, like the first 2, maybe 3 nights of Horde Night. Then you got started thinking of different ways to not necessarily make it bigger, because what I like to do is set up a stronghold where all my stuff gets made, and then specifically a base for Horde Night to defend mass hordes of zombies. Because Horde Nights, when they really come at you, so you got to take that in consideration. The other thing is, some people like to make their stronghold also the base where zombie hordes come in and they defend it. You got to remember, in multiplayer, if you have friends playing with you, a bigger base is helpful because you got more than one person in it. But if you're playing by yourself at first, learning the game, getting used to how the controls work and all that stuff, building big bases at the beginning until you actually know how everything works is more detrimental to you than building just something small and easy to manage at first, just to get the basis idea of how to defend, how Horde Nights work, so forth and so on. So I'm going to show you a beginner strategy of small and efficient versus large and crap, there's just too much. And you always got to keep your eye out. There are wandering hordes. I've had it where a wandering horde will just sneak up on me and it's like, oh crap! And you get scared because they come out of nowhere. Yeah, and stamina is a thing. And yes, eventually I'll make that gas station a giant fortress and show you all what a bigger base is going to be like trying to defend on a Horde Night. But it'll be a lot more easy to manage single player because I'll have certain traps and stuff that'll help kill zombies even if I'm not in the area right away. Yeah, we better go get food and water because apparently I went through it real fast. And one thing you have to be careful of, and I've seen a lot of people mess this up, when you eat like real fast, this won't climb like it's supposed to with a conjunction eating. It'll only do the first one you do, and then when it stops, then whatever you eat after that, it'll go up again. So you've got to be very careful with how you consume food in this game. It's weird how they did that. So just keep an eye on that when you eat and stuff. Really? You're not even supposed to be in this biome. Why'd you come over here? I hate when they do that. I hate when they come out of their biomes randomly and just like, oh, you're over here somewhere. I know, I can smell you, even though I'm not supposed to be able to. And yes, this is the mundane activity that you'll be doing in game where you're just like, oh, I can't wait to get iron tools because this will go by so much faster. Iron tools will hit these for 50 points each. And of course the damage goes up as you increase your skills pertaining to block damage and strength. So of course the more you improve it, this goes down faster. And also, when you had more strength, I think when you hit with melee weapons, that also increases. Okay, now we're going to go get some clay, and I'm going to show you how this works. I like to take it out of the mountainside. I'm not going to go to the mountainsides. Like right over here is a good spot to grab it from. And all you do is dig. That simple. That's how you get clay. You dig in dirt. Now they used to have it where you had actual dirt and then there was actually clay mound or clay areas that you had to specifically go to get clay, but they've changed that, which has been really nice. And the other thing you can do with the clay is actually make dirt blocks for like different biomes. Depending on the ingredients, you can make gravel with rocks and sand. You can make forest ground with just X amount of clay blocks. Now let me show you how to make cobblestone. Just click on the rocks, hit recipes, cobblestone rocks. Craft 100. Boom. Now they're making. And I'm going to show you what the base ring's going to be. And I got the blocks being made next, which is going to be what I'm going to show you. I'm putting the base literally like right here, or the tower going to be right here, because it'll be far enough away that if the zombies come over there, you'll notice. Same with here, here, and here. It'll be clear to see how they come towards you. So, waiting on that. And by the time this is done, that tree's going to go bye-bye. That rock's going to go bye-bye. That tree, that rock. These trees over here. All these trees over here. But then I'm going to set up a tree farm over here. So it'll be fun to watch. And here come the cobblestone blocks. And these are pretty cool. Boom. See? Pretty awesome, right? What I'm using these for is distance, because this is going to be a gap. I want the third ones to be out here, but I'm not going to put one here, and you'll see why in a second, but I'm going to put one here. And then I'm going to put the ramp ones. I'm going to put a ramp one here, here, and then right here, or on the back side of here, to make an octagon essentially. If you're good at counting specifically the numbers you need, then boom, 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 you can set them up. No big deal, no problem. Done, done, done. I'm only going to make 12 because I think that's the number I'm going to need. Now, you're definitely going to need to know how to rotate these to do it right. So, we're going to do this the right way. When you put down any kind of block, if you hold R, you get an advanced menu. What we're going to be doing is advanced rotation. Then when you left click, you get a lot more options on moving. Now, the way we want it is, oh, just passed it, is like this. Boom. And this one's going to be the same direction. Boom. Then here, we're going to go boom, boom, until that one. Now you see how we got a nice line right here? We're going to do the same thing with that side, and that side. Now, the way zombie works, the way the zombies pathing works is with these open spots, they're not going to bother with these small insignificant walls, especially when we upgrade them, because they're going to have more hit points than an open path. So all we do is build this all the way around, and we're going to go up 4 high, because on Horde Nights at some point they're going to start jumping up 3. So just to bypass that, we're going to go up 4 for the beginning, just to be done and said with. On this pillar at the beginning, we're going to put a pillar going up 4 with ladders on all 4 sides. Don't worry. If you want to put a ladder on one side, you can. I generally put one on 2 sides just so they have 2 ways they're going to come in. And then on top, I put railing sideways, which I will show you later on after we get the tower set up, because it's going to take a lot of cobblestone in the beginning to make all the way around this. So we're going to go ahead and finish that. And then in the next video, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what it's going to take to upgrade everything, and our first vehicle, which is going to be the bicycle, and show you how much it can hold. And unfortunately, it uses your stamina to sprint, but if you're not sprinting, you don't use any stamina, but it's a lot faster than walking. So this is Halo Wraith saying, have a good day.